Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here today to do a flip through showing of my Valentine stuffed bag journal pocket. And it is packed to the brim with some just beautiful embellishments that I've been having so much fun with here in my studio. And I'm so happy to finally do this video for you and show you them all. I have made 4, and this has been so much fun to do after Christmas. Valentine's is just fast becoming one of my most favorite times of year to create things. So I hope you enjoy this video because I just had so much fun making these. So let me clear off 3 of them so I can show you. They are all exactly the same. And if you're curious about this absolutely amazing embroidery, this is a dress that I got at an antique store last year in Tampa that I wanted to use for the embroidery, but there is no possible way I can cut this item. But I just used it for my backdrop today for the reel on Instagram, and I just thought I would show you how absolutely incredible this is. I don't know when it's from. Look at this bow. I mean, it's just incredible. It's definitely handmade, as you can see, the stitching. There's no label. It's just the most incredible thing. So anyway, I just thought I would showcase this beautiful piece of vintage antique history for my little video showing today. And I'm just going to hopefully keep a little bit in the background so that you can see the beauty. And I will go ahead and start my video for you of this. Now, if you follow me at all, you would have seen last year I did a similar idea with the pocket bag idea. So this is just your standard, really nice quality white paper bag I got from Hobby Lobby. And then I went through my vintage wallpapers, my imagery, and just started making things, and it all came together. This flower is a paper flower that started the whole journey. I started with this, and then I just started building from there. So I'm going to take everything out of the cover so I can show you the mechanics of the bag. There's 2 sides. You've got 2 pockets on the cover. And I decorated this one with a really pretty heart dangle, and then a fussy cut fan with some beautiful gold edging, some vintage trim, and the wallpaper pocket. The back is stitched with wallpaper as well, and then this is wallpaper underneath too. This front piece is a pocket, and it holds this large tag, which I'll show you that. And then inside, there's a journal. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun making this. I just am so happy to finally be able to show everything. Inside this journal is just some of the most pretty pages and things, so we'll get to that. I did include a really fun little bag of goodies for you. We'll go through that. And then on the back is, again, a beautiful wallpaper that I've stitched and then made a lace pocket out of this gorgeous embroidery. And then this is a pocket as well. And I put a really pretty embossed tag. And of course, some really pretty Prima flowers. And that's everything. Lots of embellishings. So you can see how it's just a standard bag. Like I said, I just had so much fun finding just my prettiest things. And so let's start with the cover. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put all this aside, and we're going to fill it back up so you can kind of see everything. Now, I don't know, I just got to get, a ruler situation before I start. I never remember the ruler, but let's see. This bag measures 10 by 5. And it opens to about there. And I say that because I took the bottom piece and folded it up here to make this pocket, which is a nice sturdy pocket. And this one as well, this has been stitched all the way around. And the same on the back, stitched all the way around. So these pockets are very generous. There's that one. I don't know if this helps you, but I just thought I'd show you. There's really a ton of room in here. And think of all the memories and things that you could pack in here and leave this in like a hope chest for a daughter, a granddaughter, or really just anyone to find as the years go by. How beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Let's put everything. We'll go through everything. I showed you this flower. This is made with several different flower dyes. I just kind of grabbed ones that would make this probably maybe 2 inches. I don't know how big this flower is. 3 inches. I know one of them is from Sizzix. I have a whole bunch of flower dyes. I don't use them as much as I should. So this was sort of me just trying to use my supplies. I used my pink paper, and then I did some stamping, some inking. I used some textiles in between. And then I have a lot of these stamens that are vintage, and I just threaded them. I punched a hole through and just threaded that through. And then I backed with some beautiful papers from the Antique Paperie. And then this is a recent one from Cotton and Twig. And I absolutely love the way this came out. So that's just a really pretty double-sided journaling card. And then here's some really beautiful paper from my stash. I die cut using this really pretty tag die, and then added some really pretty blue blossoms to the top. Ready for a story. And then this is the beauty that I chose. So pretty. I've been watching the silent movies lately at night, and oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. If you ever get a chance to watch Mary Pickford, I'm going to feature her in a journal coming up because I just absolutely love her acting. She was an actress from the 20s, and wow, it's just incredible to watch these and just comprehend that they were made 100 years ago. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so the top pocket has, let me just, oh, sorry about my hand there, it's shaking. The top pocket has this gorgeous fussy cut image from the Shabby Art Boutique. And I just fussy cut this gorgeous little advertisement, gave you some bows with some pretty tulle. And then I did make the back a little pocket. This is kind of fun. Let me show you this. These are all the little things I've been building just, you know, at my desk, an hour here, an hour there. I would just have some fun. I did some stamping. I used the worn lipstick for the color, and that's the Oxide ink worn lipstick. Absolutely love. These are even backed. This is the cutest little stamp, and it says "For You." I just stamped it in the warm oxide, and then made this cute little pocket and just put that little envelope right in there. Isn't that cute? And then the pocket itself here, I put this really beautiful calling card because spring is on the way. Today was so beautiful out here in Michigan. The sun was shining. Oh my gosh, I had every window open. And then this really fun, I've been having fun with some older dies that are out. I just love this beautiful flourish. And so I put that in there for you to play with. And you'll see why. I gave you a lot of fun elements. Okay, so that goes in there. And then a really beautiful ruby and pearl. And then I stamped it with my script stamp, backed with the French English book. And then some really fun vintage trim. So that's the front. On the front side is, oh, excuse me, the large pocket here. So I'm going to show you the tag I put in there. And these just slide in here pretty easily. Wouldn't it be fun to put some extra pictures in there of family members or memories? Just so fun to make these things. And so here is an extra large die, which I have this really fun set of dies that makes these large tags. Gorgeous Anna Griffin paper. And then I just put some sparkling yellow and gold up there to match the paper, and also just spring is coming. And this is some fun vintage scrapbooking paper from the old vintage albums, which I love. It stamps so beautifully. So I stamped a daydream and always forever, or daydreaming, sorry. And then I just gave you some fun papers to play with. This is some Prima paper here. Some of my fun star paper that I did. You can see the flower outline there. This is what I did the inking on. So fun. Because all the flower pieces, all the flower pieces were separate. And I think there's, let me see how many layers. There's 3 layers to the flower. So I inked them all, stamped them all, and then I put the flower together. Anyway, just a fun little extra notepad for you to journal. And that goes right in there. Nothing on the back except the stamping, but I just thought there was enough pockets. Plus I wanted it to slide in to that pocket easily. So we're going to put this aside. We'll go over what's in the back after I show you the journal. So each one has its own journal. Hope you can see. And it was so much fun making this. And let me just give you the dimensions. This is 5 by 4. Well, 5 by 4. And this is made from this really beautiful rose paper that I had found. And I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. And it paired so nicely with my images from my stash. So I turned it into this really beautiful journal. So on the cover piece is a pocket. Inside the pocket you can see the beautiful papers better. Now this is the only thing that changes in the listings. Otherwise everything is exactly the same in these books. And they're all very similar, as you can see. So there's 2 of this print and 2 of another very similar print, which is here. Oops. Which is just a very light aqua. So that's the differences. That's the only difference in these. So let's go ahead and show you this really sweet little pocket and the imagery I chose for there. Just gorgeous, gorgeous journaling card, as well with some pearls and things above. And then I chose this beauty for the card. Again, the French English book. And she just sits quietly in there ready for a story. And if you're wondering about this dangling piece, I'll show you, because that's on the inside. So the inside of all the journals, I've used this beautiful wallpaper, and that was to help add structure to the cover. So I stitched a double pocket and just glued it in. So each book has 2 pockets with the beautiful wallpaper, and I'll just show you. You can see better there. And as you can see, as always, I packed these little journals with so many fun things for you to play with. So let me show you. The inside is a little note card that I made. And it's got this beautiful imagery. And I did fold a really pretty little heart doily for Valentine's Day for you to play with. And then I attached this really pretty antique inspired piece of jewelry. And it's around 6 o'clock here, so it's kind of dark. But it's a really pretty piece. When I showed my sister, she thought it was a real antique, which I love. Some really pretty ribbons, a lot of stamping in this little book here. I love this little advertisement stamp. And then it's just a card ready for a story and pictures. And I love the way it, so you put it in backwards here so that it hangs off the front to give this beauty a little bling. Love, love, love. Okay, and then the book itself, I just have this fussy cut little cameo. She has a tiny little enameled heart charm and some pretty seam binding and a sequin flower. On this side is one of my favorite images of all times. If you follow me, you know I do use this little cake. And she's got her bling. And then I made a little pocket here. Each book has a lady that has been inked just ever so slightly with the worn lipstick oxide ink. And then she's got a really pretty antique inspired charm as well. And how fun to put a little picture on the other side of here. And I just love the way she sits in this little pocket here. But I didn't want to cover up this. This is from a Prima, don't remember which collection this is. One of the Love collections. I've had it forever. So I'm starting to use things from my stash. And so I didn't want to cover up because you can journal in there. If this is a gift, maybe write a note on the back of here, or just a fun place for you to like chronicle a memory. I think is that the right word, chronicle? Yeah. Anyway, you can see the other side of the Prima paper, and then this is that gorgeous paper from the antique album. I did a little teapot and some dots. And then this is not antique or vintage, but it's just some cool graph paper, and it says beautiful story. Lots of tabs in here as usual to follow your way. Use this gorgeous pink rose paper, and then I hand stamped a long stem rose there with some dots because I just love the way the dots just add a little something something there. Some pink copy paper and my favorite sample stamp. Just a beautiful little journal with lots of little details and things for you to record. Another really beautiful ruby and pearl image. And then behind that, I put this fun graph paper with this little blue tab. And then some more just fun papers for you. This is like a William Morris style paper as well, which I just thought went so well with the little bird. And then there's a little ribbon with some text on the bottom. So many details. This is some ledger. And then, ooh, excuse me. I always try to put in a bunny in my Valentine because spring is coming. And then how cute is this paper? This is just from a Joanne paper pad, but I love the dots behind the bunny. So cute. Not quite sure where this image is from. I just adore these little teacup bunnies. And then on the inside is an antique, or it's like a vintage envelope. A business must have printed these. And so that's the center fold. And then I sealed the envelope shut. Well, the bunny is covering that side. Let me see. I covered both sides of the back, but I basically, I sealed the envelope and then cut the sides open so we had pockets. And again, just a gorgeous, gorgeous little ruby and pearl image. So cute. I don't know if you can see the little teeny tiny heart I put on her just above her flowers because she just needed a little something. And then on the pocket on the left side here, what I loved about these envelopes was the blue. I just love the blue, and it just has after 5 days return to, and then a place for you to put your zip code. But here's the little pocket envelope you can kind of see there. And then I just put some beautiful, this is a Raindrop Lila, which I absolutely love. I use those tags quite a bit. And then I have a tag stamp, and I was just having fun with these papers. So fun to write a little story there. And then the little, oops, I might have to glue that. Let me just do it now. I might not have glued these, so I'll go back and reinforce. I always reinforce my washi, and I use this extra durable Scotch just to make sure. I haven't done my washi in a while, so I'll go back through and make sure these are all secured. But she's just a little flip. And I love this little image. It was the perfect size for this envelope. And then I hand stamped Precious up here, a little crown. I did print these double-sided, so you've got this fun ledger paper to write on. Oh, you know what it's missing is the washi tape for inside here. Okay, I will fix that. But I did make these gorgeous little envelopes. Just like a secret little Valentine. So let me show you that. And I did eventually put a little gold paper clip here to hold the ribbon down, as you'll see. Because this paper is kind of delicate, just like an old antique like Victorian calling card would be. Isn't it pretty? I just love all the details in this. So I did this, and then on the inside, so you can see it's not glued, it's just this really beautiful, this is another die that I have. I do use this one quite a bit. I fussy cut this gorgeous little cutie. She's got a little heart up in her hair as well. And then I gave you this beautiful piece of rose stationery, and this has like a really beautiful embossing on it. So I put that, some more of this really fun graph paper for just a little teeny tiny story. It's got Lucky in Love. This is one of my favorite images to use, this little silhouette of a boy bringing a letter, or sorry, a girl. I think I have a boy too. I have both. And then just some fun little papers from my stash. And then a really pretty frame. And this frame is embossed, ready for you to put anywhere you like. Maybe you have, you know, a picture of your own that you'd like to use. I think it goes that way. Just fun. You know, I love to incorporate frames lately. So this is the first frame. There's a few in this little collection, which I'll show you. And then this just quietly just gets folded up. I wrapped the ribbon right behind the little girl, and I wanted it to stay tucked behind here, but it didn't want to stay. I didn't want a ton of ribbon hanging out, as this is inside our bag, so I just put a little paper clip there to hold. Isn't that the cutest little thing? Just love these little details. I think this was the second or third thing that I had made just at my desk one night playing. This is how I work, just very organically. And then here is the other side of the back of the envelope. So cute. Look at this little tiny, she's like a little doll. I'm sure dolls were inspired by this image. So I put her in there, and then I had some fun with these little cut aparts. These are all different in the book. And these have all been inked with the worn lipstick. And then here's your other little frame. Isn't that the cutest? It's just on the gold matte paper, ready for fun. Just like a little picture. If you have a little picture, you could put that. And then those just get tucked inside there. I did hand stamp memories along the back. See all the fun things there are to play with here. And then here we have the other side of the papers. Just a fussy cut little teacup. Here's some fun little ribbons that I attached. So fun to show you all the details, because I just did my Etsy pictures, but it isn't going to show even a fraction of the details in this book. You know, like the fun little hearts that are in this book, or the ribbons, the trims, the fun papers. So yeah. Okay, and then here, this is just the other side of the pink copy paper that's been stamped. Is another little collection of fun things for you to play with. Again, having fun with my stamps. And then this is just a little card. She's got a little sparkly heart, and then ready for a story. Love that. So I just have that paper clipped onto here, and I always love to make sure on each side of the clip you have more things to play with. And I have these really beautiful doilies that you can journal on, just some of the most beautiful papers. And then it's embossed this beautiful little like spring scene, or spring flowers rather. It's just so pretty. And then another really beautiful calling card, ready for a story. Moving right along, here's another long stem rose with the dots. So pretty. The other side of that paper. And then the graph paper, I had another really beautiful vintage advertisement. And so I fussy cut her. There's a double bow here, and then a little teeny embellishment that I've had these hearts for so long. And then on this side, I hand stamped a beautiful cameo. The other side of the Prima paper. And then the back has this fun little pocket. And then inside the pocket on this side is this fun little tag. And this I made also in the very beginning. I wasn't sure which direction I was going, but I love it. Has a little swatch of some trims, some laces, and then a little teeny tiny safety pin of just some fun sequins and things. And I'll show you. I have this jar, and it's so pretty, of just like, I don't know, just like antique bits and bobs. And so I put a few on the little brass safety pin right there, just like a little piece of history there. And I love the way that fits inside, and you can really see my stamping here. I was having fun. I have these cookie cutters. I was spraying and stamping around those. It's really fun to do the stamping with the inks and sprays. And I use that star paper. It's just wrapping paper, but what's fun is, you know, you can use that also when you're done. So I highly recommend you give your wrapping paper a second glimpse, right? Okay, so in this pocket, just a gorgeous beauty, a really beautiful journaling card, and then a little glassine bag. And let me show you what's in the glassine bag real quick. Oh, maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll leave it a secret, but there's stickers, hearts, some sequins. There's a little cameo, which she's not gonna, the sequins are kind of holding it down. But just a fun little glassine bag, just kept with a little piece of washi tape for the owner. So I will leave that a secret, because this is going to be a long video just because I'm showing everything so much. But on the back, just some gorgeous sparkling trim, and my signature is right there on each one. Okay, so that goes inside our bag, and I showed you that already, so I'll just put her, and she just sits really just at the top there really nicely. Again, this can be really filled quite nice. Okay, and then also I put inside here is another really fun bag of goodies. And what I did was, because there's so many little elements to this collection, I had ordered these to ship my tags in, but they were too small. But I just love them. They're so pretty. So I thought I would just fill this up with some beautiful die cuts. Oops. Some printables, a really fun pink tag for you to maybe want to have fun and make your own tag. I gave you a swan image. Some really fun wallpaper cutouts you can tuck in pockets. And then this is a, like a, I don't know what these are for, like, you know, they're like seals for envelopes, but I ran it through my embossing machine. So there's little tiny flowers on there. So I put one of those in there for you as well. And this is just a fun little goodie bag full of little bits and things. Maybe you have some things on your desk that are pretty from a greeting card or something. This is a fun little place for you to store them all. And then if one day you want to get the scissors and glue out, you've got a pretty pink tag to have fun with. So each bag has that inside. And now we're almost done. I am going to show you the back. I think, of course, the back is just as pretty as the front. And let's see. I will show you the, where's the little, this really beautiful, it's embossed and die cut with a really gorgeous flower and ribbon. Goes in the top there. Like so. I did make this little envelope also in the beginning. And then I have this really fun rose trim. So I just put a really beautiful gem inside there. And then inside this envelope, this is what I mean about all the little bits and bobs. Inside this envelope, I put this beautiful heart, this gorgeous fleur-de-lis, and then the arrow with the heart, a lovely little bird image, and then a piece of this really pretty Mrs. Anna Griffin's pearlized papers, which emboss really beautifully. So more things for you to play with, and maybe for your tag that you want to make. And those all fit just inside the little envelope there. And then my favorite New Year's advertisement of all. Just love this one. And then this is also a little pocket. And I did a little tiny tag and some sticker stamps for you to play with in there. And what I love about this lace I chose is because I didn't want to cover the wallpaper because it's so pretty. I tried to choose each piece of this wallpaper that has these gorgeous roses on the back. And I love that you can just see right through it. So just feminine and pretty. Ooh, sorry about that. And I just love the way that looks. And so I chose things to just kind of sit behind the envelope. And then here, just some beautiful papers. Again, this is a ruby and pearl. And you know, if you follow me, I love to just attach these with a little tiny brad so that it doesn't have a lot of bulk to it, but yet you've got all these lovely cards to write a story on. So I put that behind there. And then it wouldn't be perfect without a really beautiful nice red wax seal. And this is some really pretty Amity Bloom paper that I shrunk. Some really beautiful Anna Griffin paper. Just love. She has the prettiest papers. Again, just a little brad holding them together. And then I'm loving my stamps lately, so I put Forever. And then the red rose wax seal with a little bit of gold on it. And that just sits right behind there to finish the whole look. So that is the conclusion of the Valentine loaded bag, loaded bags that I made for my Etsy. If you're watching this video, these are already in my Etsy shop. I am going to post a reel on Instagram, and I will put on the reel that these are going to be listed and the video is coming soon. So if you follow me and you get the notifications on Instagram, you will be notified that these are coming to my Etsy shop. And I think that's just a fun way of letting my followers know, you know, if you're interested in one of these, if you see it pop up on my Instagram, they are going to be in my shop with either a time or like here. I always like to do a video so that you can see everything. So yeah, so these, like I said, are already in my shop. If you are interested, of course, leave me questions and comments. I have a few to respond to. I have not forgotten you. I just want you to know I will get to you eventually. I do respond to every single one, so I didn't forget you. And then just thank you so much for following me and watching and leaving me some of the most beautiful messages. They absolutely make my day. I wish I could just tell you all how much your messages really helped me in my work. It's just incredible, the social media. It's really just, it's so much fun. So I'm just very, very grateful, as always, just making sure I say thank you to each and every one of you who follow me, and I'm just grateful for all of you. So thank you so much. Have a really wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video. I also have more Valentine's things coming. This is not the end by any stretch, so stay tuned for more. And then just thank you. Oh, the links will be down below for my Instagram. It's just Under the Night Moon there. But anyway, I don't think I forgot anything. Again, just any questions, leave them for me, and thank you. I will see you in the next video, everyone. Bye for now.